Welcome to an undisclosed location. This is Murder Incorporated Video. So Harley, we are continuing Charles Manson. So we just got through his childhood, which was interesting, to say the least. You really kind of feel for the kid. He's definitely not the Charles Manson we know. So how do you feel about the case so far? Because I can tell you that I'm not feeling the same way about Charles Manson as I did before. I'm kind of curious how you feel.
I personally feel like he's a victim. You know, so far in the story, he's a victim. I mean, he had no mother to speak of, and the people around him that were supposed to care for him and love him let him down completely. I mean, and then he goes to a school where he's abused over and over, sexually and physically. I mean, right now, so far, he's a victim. I mean, he really is. There's no other way to put it. And I've listened to podcasts about him before, and this is the first one where I really, got this deep into him and realized, what a victim he really was as a child.
I think you're absolutely correct. He's definitely a victim right now, and there's no question about it that his entire childhood was just one complete screw up. I mean, his mother wasn't ready to take care of a child, and she just wanted to be a 16-year-old mother, she just wanted to be a 16-year-old kid, essentially. Father wasn't even in the picture. The father that did come into the picture so far didn't want anything to do with Charlie, and then she sends him away to this. Once she gets out of jail, she sends him away to this this boys' home, which completely screws him up. So right now, yeah, the man or the boy is he's the victim. He's just been so screwed up right from the get-go. I mean, how about that dress? I mean, when his uncle sends him to school in a dress, I mean, jeez, how screwed up is that? But yeah, definitely the victim. And I'm really glad that we're really uncovering his childhood. And I like that we're getting some real deep stories, and I'm kind of curious where these stories are coming from. I think we may have discussed it a little bit on part one, but I'd like to hear where you're getting these stories from.
Well, Buddy, I think it's also, I just want to give Buddy props for showing compassion to Charles Manson, even though he attacked Buddy on the last video. And Buddy still has that big of a heart that he shows compassion for because he knows he's a victim. So when a floating head attacks Buddy, he doesn't hold a grudge. I like that. I like that.
Thank you.
And all the stories are from documentaries I've watched, are from the book I read, and Murderpedia, and Wikipedia. It's just a bunch of different. None of them are from Charles Manson. Very few. If they are, I'll say they're from Charles Manson because then it's bullshit. But a lot of it's from his family members. The people that were actually there, they have no reason to lie.
Yeah, that attack was a little bit out of the blue. I couldn't believe he just showed up. I mean, right over my shoulder. It was crazy. It's crazy. Also, just so you know, it's not easy to find pictures of Charles Manson that I don't have to pay an arm and a leg for. So. Yeah, let's not do a lot of pictures of Charles Manson. They're crazy expensive online. So, even though we don't have a lot of subscribers, by the way, please subscribe, and that way we can get more subscribers. And I don't want to get demonetized, and I'd like to keep our stuff legit. So I'm not going to steal photos. Anyway, yeah. So Charles Manson, just crazy. And hopefully, so part 2 of a possibly 3.5, I think, episode. This is part 2, and this is, what are we getting into more? What is tonight's episode going to be?
Tonight we're going to cover him as an adult. When he first becomes an adult, outside of prison, inside of prison, and we're going to see the workings in his head of how he gets his first followers, and actually meet those people for the first time. So it's going to be pretty cool. And then we'll end the episode after he gets his first couple followers. And then the hell begins, buddy.
All right. Well, let's get to it. Of course, we're going to ask you if you have any questions or you want to email us. Check us out right here at murderincorporatedpod@gmail.com. Email us if you want.
And you can Twitter us at Murder Inc. Pod. And we would love to hear from you. And if you are Twittering us for a pen or a sticker, please let us know that you're a listener because we're getting a lot of spam. So if you let us know, I'll definitely send you a sticker or a pen, but I just want to be sending them to the right people, right, buddy?
That's right. We want to make sure that you're actually listeners and you're not just going onto those forums and those free sites and just finding free stuff. And hey, you know what? Free publicity. There's no such thing as bad publicity. So, we're getting our name out there at least. But yeah, and also, of course, if you want to get some stuff like this awesome koozie, and look at this. Comes with a bottle opener, or a button, maybe a t-shirt. You can go to right here, patreon.com/Murder Incorporated, and you can become a sustaining member and show your support, give us some love, and we'll give you some more love back. You can get more podcasts. We have Harley's Father up there right now, which is one of them we just did. And we're going to be doing some more. And, it's just a good way to kind of support us and help things keep going so we can afford this podcast and just show us some love. And we'll show you some love. So, yeah, check us out. Please share a like and subscribe.
Your mother don't love you like we do.